Well, we're here this morning, YouTubers, outside Salford Cathedral, as you can see, and we've come along as our ministry, Ex-Catholics for Christ, to see what it's all about. And I actually do know what it's all about because, as you see, you can visit the relics of St. Theresa of Lisieux. And she was a French saint who died about 100 years ago. She was 24 when she died, but I've always had an interest in Theresa of Lisieux because I had an uncle in Ireland and he had a great devotion. He was a Roman Catholic like I was, and he had a great devotion to this saint, so much so that he called his house Lisieux, and I remember even when he moved, the nameplate went there. So we've come along really to see what we can do this afternoon. The remains will be taken soon, and probably about an hour's time, so we're going to come along, just talk to people, try and find out what they're doing here. As usual, give some Bible tracts out, tell people about the good news that they need to be born again and need to be saved. So we'll see how it goes. We'll get our tracts ready, but as you can see, it's a one-off event. I'd like a Bible tract to read as you're waiting to go in. Bible tract, anybody? Bible tract, get the good news, how to be born again. Bible tract, something to read as you go in. Bible tract, folks, get the good news. Bible tract, Bible tract, Bible tract, get the good news. Would like a Bible tract. Oh, good, well done, dear. Could you tell me why you're here today? Could you tell me why you're here today?
Yes.
Yes. We're doing a little documentary for YouTube.
To venerate the relics of St. Theresa of Lisieux.
Okay then. How do you think this helps your salvation by doing it, sir?
It helps us. She's a role model for us, and she found that the little things in her life could be used as prayer to God.
Right.
We imitate the saints and the good things, the examples they've done for us.
Yeah, okay then. So you felt it was important to come today?
Yes.
Whilst this is going on? Thank you very much. Okay, nice talking to you. Bible tract, folks? Bible tract? Bible tract?
He said...
Could you tell me what... Bible tracts, gentlemen?
He said...
Somebody tell me what you're all doing here today? We're doing a little documentary for YouTube. You've heard of YouTube?
I have, yes,
oh,
that's
good,
right,
good.
Yes.
Well, we've come along to see what this is all about. I know St. Theresa of Lisieux. I used to be a Catholic myself, but what is the importance of this gentleman?
A gentleman? I thought you'd know she was a girl if you...
No, I'm talking to you two gentlemen. What is the importance of this?
The importance is to honour St. Theresa and ask for her intercession with God.
Why can you not go through Jesus Christ to do that? Because he is the Lord and Saviour. Why do you need an intermediary?
Jesus Christ.
Right, and do you think she can hear you?
And she's part of the communion of saints, isn't she? We say as Christians we believe every Sunday in the communion of saints, don't we? Do you not say that?
I'm not a Catholic anymore.
No,
I used
you're
to be
a Christian,
Catholic.
aren't you?
I'm a born-again Christian. We just wanted to come along because this is a one-off, isn't it?
No, it happened 40 years ago, somebody said.
No, you're playing with words with me. What I'm saying, it's a one-off that you're visiting the bursary. Smoking a priest? Surely not. What would Pope Benedict say?
Well, he smokes Marlboros himself.
Does he? Does he? Right, that's from the horse's mouth, is it?
In reference to...
Who would like a Bible tract? Anybody like a Bible tract? Bible tract? Got some Bible tracts there, Phil? Bible tract, folks? Something to read as you're waiting to go in? Get the good news? Who'd like a Bible tract to read as you're going in? Bible tract, dear? Bible tract, dear? Can you tell me why you're here today? We're doing a little documentary for YouTube. Have you heard of YouTube?
Oh, I have.
Oh, good, right.
Indeed, I have.
Can you tell me why you're here today?
We're here because we're going to see St. Teresa's relic.
Right.
And we're here because we know how beautiful it will be. And people feel passionate about this faith.
Of course.
So they're obviously supporting it to the best they can.
How do you think this will get you to heaven, madam?
I don't think that's the reason why we're here at all.
You're returning me. Nice talking to you. Nice talking to you. Bible tract, anybody? Bible tract? Somebody like to tell me why you're here today? Bible tract, folks? They won't bite you. Bible tract, ladies? There and later, yeah. Get yourself a free King James Bible. Can somebody tell me why you're here today? Can you tell me why you're here today, young man?
Yeah, we've come to honour the saints.
Well, how is it important to you? How do you think it'll help you to get to heaven? I mean, obviously you're a believer, and you hope to get to heaven. Do you think you will? Do you think you will get to heaven?
Well, I hope so, but I don't know whether this will get me to heaven.
So you're not sure?
Yeah, but I think Jesus will get me to heaven, and St. Theresa is one of his good friends. So.
The Holy Bible says you must be born again. And he says if you're not born again, you possibly could be lost. Are you born again? Would you say you're born again?
Well, I think anyone who believes in Jesus, has been baptised, is born again. So,
Okay then, all right then. Now you're going to take a tract to read as you're going in?
Am I going to take a
You
what?
can take a tract to read as you go in? Nice talking to you.
Yeah, you too.
Okay then, all right then. Afternoon, ladies. Afternoon. Afternoon. Some more tracts there?
Yeah, sure.
And Bible tracts, folks? Bible tracts.
Oh, yeah.
There we are, something to read as you're waiting to go in. Get yourself a Bible tract. Can you tell me why you're here today, sir? Can you tell me why you're here today?
Yeah, to receive some grace.
Right, now we're putting something together on YouTube. How do you think by seeing the remains of this saint it'll help you to get to heaven? Because Jesus says that we've all come fallen short of the glory of God. How do you think this will help you?
Oh, wait and see. See what happens.
Okay.
See what happens.
Afternoon, ladies. Bible tract. Bible tract, folks. Afternoon, young man. We're doing a little documentary for YouTube.
I'm from Pakistan.
Oh, you're a long way from home.
Yeah.
How's General Zia?
Just sit to relax.
You've got no control how these men might edit it, so just be wary because you know how it's been.
Oh, we won't do anything like that. We're just talking to them.
No,
all right
fair's fair, okay?
Okay, all right then. Bible tract, folks. I'm going to take a Bible tract. You going to take Bible tract, young man? No. Bible tract, ladies. Who's going to take a Bible tract? How the Bible tract's going, Phil? There we are. Something to read as you're waiting to go in. Get the good news. Get the good news. Bible tract, folks. Who's going to take a Bible tract? Get the good news. You must be born again, said Jesus.
We're baptised, don't worry.
What time is the remains leaving? 5:30 still?
I don't know.
You're running late though, aren't you? Well, that was rather funny. We're getting a little bit of a hassle now, I suppose, from the security. Gentleman's warning everybody to be careful what they say to us because, well, we might edit something in or what isn't. But all we're saying is that you must be born again. That seeing these remains, whoever they are, will not help you to find eternal grace. That you must be born again. Bible tract? Bible tract? No, no obligation at all.
They're not Granada Reports or Northwest America.
It's for YouTube, so if you watch YouTube, you'll know all about it. Don't watch YouTube. Who watches YouTube? You watch YouTube? No, YouTube? Well, there we are. There's a cross-section of people that we spoke to. I suppose we got rid of half a dozen tracks. We were able to speak to some people. I was very interested that we spoke to a Roman Catholic priest there, was puffing away, and tells me the Pope puffs away as well, so you had that from the horse's mouth. Well, we're going to circulate for a little bit longer. We want to see the remains come out, do what we can to tell all of these people. So from this ministry, we'll get back to you later. Have you ever seen YouTube? You've got a computer?
Yes.
Well, we're doing a little documentary on why people are here today. And I know you come see the remains of St. Theresa of Lisieux. Can you tell me why? You know, what do you think? How do you think it'll help you spiritually? I mean, it must have something for you to come and queue up on a Sunday afternoon. I mean, there's no football on, is there, anyway? So that's probably why you're here. But can you tell me why?
Thank you.
Why? You're going to lose your place. What does she? I mean, what does she mean to you, this saint?
She was just such a very special, gentle lady, and it would be nice if if lots of people could take on her quiet spirituality, really. And I don't think I'm here to try and gain anything from it. I just felt the need to come. Because you know, it's not something you get to do very often. So when it happens, it really is something you shouldn't just ignore.
Okay then.
That's about it.
Well, nice to talk to you both then, and watch the documentary when it comes out then. All I'd say is the Bible, Holy Bible says you must be born again. If you're not born again, you're in serious trouble. So all I say is read John 3:3. You must be born again. The Blessed Lord said it 3 times. That's very important. I'm not sure that I think, personally, myself, thinking that seeing the remains of St. Teresa will get me to heaven, but I respect your wishes anyway. Thanks for giving me your time. Much appreciated.
Are you following her progress?
Pardon?
Are you following her?
Well, we're chatting to everybody.
Country?
Not really, no. We just came along as just a one-off to find out, you know, why people are coming along and how they think it'll help them spiritually. And we talked to one man down there. He thought this might help him to get to heaven. But as I say, you need to be born again. Yeah, go on.
No, I don't think St. Teresa has the power to let you into heaven. I think any graces that you can gain while you're on earth are worthwhile, but I don't think you can ever ask a saint to let you into heaven.
Sure. Okay, nice to talk to you both then.
Okay, no
Okay,
worries.
thanks very much then. Well, there's an interesting viewpoint from that young couple there. Not really sure why they're here, but they think it it'll help them to follow the example of this French saint, who was obviously a very gentle, a very holy young lady. But of course the Bible tells us that the road will be wide, with many saying, Lord, Lord, I did this and I did that. And I suppose I'm thinking really that many of these people today may well say, Lord, Lord, I queued up on a Sunday to look at the remains of a dead saint, but it didn't get me saved. And the Lord will say, depart from me, I never knew you. We'll carry on trying to get some interviews and find out why people have come along. Bible tract? Bible tract?
Okay, here we are outside Salford Cathedral, 27th of September 2009. As you can see, there's been quite a few people queuing to go in. It's almost dropped off now. Phil has kindly offered to go inside and see what he can see. As former Catholics, this is all rather grotesque to us. And we've seen a few priests smoking, not setting a very good example to their flock. And as you saw, one of these stewards was hassling us and trying to stop us from making a video on the public highway covering a subject which we think is of great importance to our viewers, Catholic and non-Catholic alike. People are going in now. They've been queuing all day, all night. I believe that Liverpool was very well attended, and this is the backdrop of I think 3 days of being in the northwest. After today it goes to Leeds, I believe. Along the way it's been to a prison in the Philippines. People are on death row. It's been into space, and it's going down to London several days from now. In reality, you're having a form of sorcery in modern 21st century Britain, voodoo for those that aren't Christian, and some of the promises, I'm told, have been that those who arrive will get some form of healing and a special blessing. I challenge any Catholic to show me in the Bible where this is justified. I've been to the Bible many times and I can't find one verse to condone of this type of behaviour. But I think Phil has gone in now, and if he has gone in, he'll have a look round, hopefully shoot a bit of video, come out and talk to us, and then we'll close this special production. And I would ask you to pray for Catholics. There may be good people, there may be devout people, but are they Christians? This is the question. Unless you are born again, you will not be saved, and water baptism won't save you. You're not saved by the deeds of the law, you're not saved by your good works, you're saved by faith through Christ alone. It's a free gift. Look at Ephesians chapter 2. I'm going to sign out now, and I will return shortly. Thank you.
I have to say, looking around opposite this cathedral, what a rundown, deprived area it looks, and I'm wondering whether this is a sort of judgment on the this diocese of Salford. This church looks over 100 years old to me, and probably was the landlord for many of these slum buildings around here, but came here about 2 years ago, and the same old pubs are boarded up and the same old buildings are boarded up. There's been no regeneration at all. It's rather like religion, isn't it? There's no regeneration within religion if you're not born again. If you're just going to a church every week and saying your prayers and so forth, then I'm afraid you're lost. And that's what I was trying to say to the young couple I spoke to this afternoon about this, that the road to hell is wide and that you must be born again. And they rather looked at me. They're Catholics, of course, the Roman Catholics, as I was for many, many years, and they don't really understand the term born again. I think the priest may have some idea on it, but they rather play it down. But looking around here, it looks pretty run down. Maybe this is an idea of what it's going to be like during the Great Tribulation, but 10 times worse.